It's Friday the 4th of August 2017 and I'm at Newtown in Wiltshire, just outside Tisbury, to do a walk along Wessex Ridgeway. I've just walked the 2 odd miles from Tisbury station to Newtown along the road. And here's the first path of Wessex Ridgeway for today. The path goes across this small field into woods. And here's confirmation, we're on Wessex Ridgeway and entering the woods through a gate. And there's the path. On the other side of the wood, the path goes down these steps. Continuing along Wessex Ridgeway after leaving that wood. And here, over there, great view. Ahead and to my left. Now on the edge of this field, a few yards on from the last clip, with a wood on the left and an astonishing vista ahead. Now heading across this field of barley, heading for New Barn. At the end of the barley, we join this track which leads down to a road. We go straight across this road through the gate ahead. Wessex Ridgeway follows the edge of this field, apparently coming to another road, and a decent view over to the left. Now come to this small road. We turn left and we cross the Waterloo to Exeter railway line. Now crossing over the railway with a good view in the background. Shortly after crossing the railway, we turn left off the road through this gateway along this path. We now cross the River Sem on this footbridge. Come to a road with this fascinating stone bus shelter. Apparently we continue up there. My directions say take the road to the left, but the waymark, the footpath sign says up there, so I'll try up there. Wessex Ridgeway sign now says go through a gate on the left. The path has been clear and well waymarked so far. It's now leading up between these hedges. Wessex Ridgeway now passes in front of Wardour Castle. Leaving the grounds of Wardour Castle, we now head down this field. Pleasant view over to the right. Still on Wessex Ridgeway, of course. Splendid views to the right. As you can see, the weather's quite cloudy today and there have been a very few spots of fine rain. The forecast is dry. At least there's no heat. So I'm making reasonable progress so far. Now turn left up this track. Now heading straight on up this track, heading for Old Wardour Castle. Dramatic view ahead to Old Wardour Castle, built in the late 14th century. Now passing this beautiful lake, it looks like it's going to rain a lot heavier in a minute. We're walking between Old Wardour Castle and this lake. We now head uphill along this track. It's now raining steadily. Now heading along this path on a ridge with a wood on the left. Still raining. Looking back, there's a view down to Old Wardour Castle. I've just had to pass through that lot and it's stopped raining now. In fact, looks like the sun's going to come out and we're on this track with glorious views over to the right. And that's Wessex Ridgeway going forward. Lots of these flowers on the path. As you can see, it's pretty breezy as well. At this fork with an archway over to the left, we take the right fork on the edge of the woods. When the woods end, we continue ahead along the edge of this field with a fence on the right. Now passing Pow Park Pond on the left. And there's a better view of Pow Park Pond. And we're about to go through that gate. Wessex Ridgeway now goes up this rising field. Next, Wessex Ridgeway goes through that gate into woodland. A small path from the gate in the last clip leads to this wide path where we bear right, going uphill at the moment. Very peaceful here. Now at the edge of the woods, apparently they're called Wardour Woods. And there's the track exiting the woods. We come to this crossroads and turn left for about a quarter of a mile. We now turn right down this lane. After crossing a stream, we turn left along this concrete track. Still on Wessex Ridgeway. The path is hedged and later runs steeply uphill. We've climbed, so over to the left, good views have opened up. Later the track goes through this lovely tunnel of trees. We come to this road, turn right for a few yards. And then turn left down here. Looks a bit overgrown. This is a truly awful path going steeply downhill. That descent was awful, but we're now down and we go up the road straight ahead. The road in the last clip ends at a gate. You go through that and then along this track with a hedge on the right. The track goes through a gate and then there's a pleasant view looking back. And from the same spot, I don't like the look of those clouds. Another rain shower coming. This is the way forward. Wessex Ridgeway later joins this wide farm track. Now at Mullins Bridge, we're on this road. We come up here. I'm hoping that the dark clouds are going to bypass. And we turn left up there. Another sunken track through a tunnel of trees. More of these flowers. And the path is now nice and overgrown. The path widens out again, thank goodness. I've had stinging nettles hit my nose. It is raining again as well. We turn left off the track over this stile or fence. Now heading down this field to the A30 at Ludwell where the walk will end. We now cross this stile and continue. The sun's coming out now. That was a fairly brief shower. The Hardy Way is here. This sign is at where the path meets the A30. I don't know what that long distance footpath is. Now at the bus stop in Ludwell on the A30 and the end of today's walk along Wessex Ridgeway. I now need to get the bus into Salisbury.